Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you guys are new here, then a big huge welcome to you guys. I'm so glad that you guys are here and watching me. If you are new here, or if you have been around, watched a couple of videos, have not hit that subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate if you would hit that subscribe button, click the little bell, select all to be notified of all my future uploads. Give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy, and let's go ahead and let's dive on in. Alright, welcome friends. Today is an exciting day. We are doing another full face of e.l.f. I feel like, is this exciting? But like, I feel like every time I do a full face of e.l.f., it kind of turns into a disaster. I mean, it just does. Like, this is like my third time doing like a full face of e.l.f. And like, there are some like really great products, like hits, like knock it out of the ballpark, like, honey, our 5-year-old little league, you know, just hit a home run kind of a thing. And then there's like, wow, I don't think a single kid hit the ball that whole game. Like, not one of them ever hit the ball. So yeah, that's kind of where we are with these videos. But I do have a lot of new products. So let's just go ahead and let's dive on into the things that we will be trying. So we are going to be trying this Electric Mood Illuminating Elixir. A lot of this is from the Electric Mood collection, just FYI. The Electric Mood Glassy Skin Balm, the Electric Mood Cream Face Quad, the Electric Mood Shadow Crayon Duo. I do have this e.l.f. What is this called? Just says e.l.f. It's like a little glitter thing. I don't know if we're going to necessarily use this if we have this in conjunction, but I have this out just in case we go that route. I have an e.l.f. setting powder. I think I've used this before. It's like just like one of their like pressed setting powders. Nothing special or revolutionary. We have this like active eyeliner. I think I'm gonna like lightly outline like the outer edge of my eyes. We have this, I know I've featured this before, but the Dewy Coconut Setting Mist from e.l.f. Okay, so then we have these little face quads. And so here's the thing. I will be using like the blush in here and possibly the highlight in here. The bronzer is going to be way too dark. So since the bronzer is way too dark, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Putty Blush that I have in the shade Tan Lines, which looks like that is more my shade. And then I'm going to set it with the powder. And if the powder really kind of like dulls it down and you can't really see it, then I'm going to go into this for highlight, this for like blush, and then this for bronzer as well, which I'm nervous that might be a little bit too dark, but we can go in with light hands. Okay, we're gonna try light hand. Okay, I have an e.l.f. BB cream. I have the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer. We have tried the hydrating. Here's the non-hydrating. I feel like the non-hydrating gets better reviews than the hydrating one, just like from like what I've seen. So we're gonna put that to the test. We have the e.l.f. Big Mood Mega Volume and Lifting Mascara. Okay, I don't have a lot of luck, or like any luck really, with their mascaras, but all right, we're here to test. I have the e.l.f. Electric Mood palette. This just like looks so stunning, so beautiful. And then I have two lip options. So I have the Electric Mood Sheer Stick in the shade Ella, which is kind of like a red. And then I've got this lip duo, which is like a lip liner and a gloss. And I'm here to tell you the lip liner is not going to go with this. I'm not really for sure what I'm going to do with the lips yet, but we will do something. I always come up with something else. So if you guys are excited to see how these products work, what my thoughts are, what look I come up with, then definitely keep on watching. Okay, so I have swatched the shadow sticks. Here's like the darkest shade and here's the lightest. I think I will use the lightest shade for like an inner corner highlight and like maybe to like highlight my brow bone. I think, so these aren't really matte. These are definitely very shimmery, so I don't think I'd want to use these as like a base or anything. Let's go ahead and let's just like dive on into this Pia Palette. Oh, all right. Okay, let's just dive on into the palette. So on the back, it says, I hope you can create nothing but art and magic with this collection. Thank you for supporting always. Love, Tiana. Then it says, feeling lucky? Roll the dice with an eyeshadow palette full of endless possibilities. Buttery smooth mattes, rich shimmers, and glittery shifts create a playground to bring your electric mood to life. Whether you're having an off-duty day or a center stage celebration, use these shadows wet or dry with brushes or fingertips. This range of shades invites you to try your luck with a graphic glittery eye or a subtle sweep with a pop of color on the inner corner. So let's just go ahead and let's jump on into the shade right here called Latte, and we're just gonna buff that all over in the crease. Okay, so I dipped in like twice and not a lot picked up on the brush. There is no fallout. Oh, okay, so I was gonna say there's no kick up. As I've dug my brush in there to make sure I get more product, a very minimal amount of kick up happens. I'm talking like very minimal. So if you guys don't like a lot of fallout or kick up or whatever you want to call it, this palette, you know, doesn't seem to provide a whole lot of fallout, kick up. I'm just gonna work that into my crease area. I mean, yeah, you know, after I built it up on the brush, like it's like going on, applying on the lid and like really just like blending out beautifully. Definitely nice and buttery. Okay, let's have like a story time because I was watching another person's YouTube video. Her name is Saving Mamacita here on YouTube, and she does a lot of unboxings, and I do kind of like unboxings. Like I think they're just like so interesting that like you can pay like such a low amount for like a box, and then like you get it and like it's filled with stuff that's like double or more like the cost of like the actual box, and like it's just I don't know, it's just cool to me. Like you get a lot of like cool stuff. So anyways, I was just like watching, it was like a self-care box or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was off the top of my head now. It was like her most recent ones. If you go like check it out, it'll be one of her more recent ones. Okay. So she was unboxing, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the self-care box. And like one thing was like that she had got was a room spray. Okay. If you guys do not know what a room spray is, I will gladly like fill you in on what a room spray is. So a room spray is like, it looks kind of like a perfume. You can get it in a wide range. Like you can also get like giant ones that are like in like Febreze kind of. But like really like its sole purpose isn't really to like eliminate odor. Like it's just to make it just smell better. I don't know. I guess it could eliminate odors, but like it's not like Febreze. So like you can get like a wide range of scents. Like there's like tons of scents that you can like get, and you just like spray like 1 or 2 spreads depending on like the size of your room, and it'll just like smell good for hours. And so literally she sprayed the room spritz like in front of her face and then started gagging. And I lost it. I lost it. I cannot even begin to tell you just like how much I lost it. With the reason being, the reason being is that I was either 10, 12 maybe? No, I think it was like 10. Okay. And for Christmas, my mom had gotten us, okay, but obviously it was like from Santa. It was in our stocking, okay? So like Santa. I had bought us a little thing of room spray, okay? But to me, it just looked like some perfume. And I had no idea what it meant by like room spray. I literally thought that that was like the name of the perfume fragrance. Like, I don't know, like it was like that was the name of the perfume fragrance. Like it was room spray. That's what I thought. Okay, hold on. Let's move on to another color. Let's go into the shade right here. Braided Tresses, and we'll just focus that a little bit lower in the crease. Okay, this one has, as soon as you dunk it in, does have more kick up, and it coats your brush a lot quicker than the other shade does. So let's see how all these work together and move on with my story. Okay, so I you know, after we got done like opening presents, having our like, you know, brunch, I would say, not really breakfast, more like a brunch. Once we had done all of that, you know, we then would take like all of our things to like our room, and then we could just start playing with whatever it is, or, you know, interacting with, or whatever it is, with anything that you had got. And, you know, then you would put away like the rest of your stuff, whatever you weren't playing with. And so I was going through my stuff just to kind of see like what I wanted to like, you know, use. I think I was like really excited because I think that was like the year I may have got like an MP3 player. It was like a really cheap MP3 player, but like I loved it. I think I might actually still have it somewhere. Anyways, not important. So I then, you know, like took out like this room spray that I thought was perfume because it was in like a little like a little Bath and Body Works, right? Like that's what it looked like, like a little Bath and Body Works perfume. And so I sprayed it and it was very strong. And so I was like, okay, so this is going to be like my like special perfume. Like I will use this for like special occasions because it's so strong. So I was like, okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna keep this for like special occasions. All right, these shades are blending like absolutely beautiful together. Like it's just working beautifully. I'm not experiencing like any patchiness. I'm not really experiencing a lot of fallout on the face. Yeah, they're nice and buttery. So, so far so good. Okay, so we were on our way to a town. So we would literally drive because we lived in like it wasn't like the smallest town ever, but like it was definitely not huge. We had like some basic stores. Like we had like a Hy-Vee and we had like a Piggly Wiggly and we had like a Pomida. But like my mom was like, let's go to this town that's like literally like 2 hours away, that had like a really nice mall that we would like go shopping around, and we would usually eat like Taco John's in there, you know, and then we would go to like the really good Walmart that they had because it was like a Walmart super center. We didn't have a Walmart in our town. We could travel where there was like another Walmart, but it wasn't a Walmart super center. Okay, it was just a basic Walmart. So now let's move on into the next shade. Let's go into Browning Bruni right here for the outer corner. And to bring up just very lightly into the crease like that. Okay, again, this one doesn't really have a ton of fallout, but it does coat the brush nicely. All right, so we were going to go to this town, and whenever we would go, like we would like dress nice and like, you know, things like that, like as if this was like a huge deal, okay? Which I guess like kind of like it was. But anyways, so I had gotten dressed in like this cute little outfit. I was wearing like a brown spaghetti strap, and it was kind of like wool, like almost like a crocheted like top with like my green khakis and some like brown sandals. Like I can remember this. Okay, I remember exactly what I was wearing. Can't tell you what my mom and sister were wearing, but I can definitely tell you what I was wearing. We're getting ready to go on a leave, and it was kind of early in the morning, and so we were like, let's stop by McDonald's to get like an iced latte. Was it an iced latte? I can't remember. Like an iced latte, and like I wanted a hash brown because I loved their hash browns. And so we like stopped, and I was like, oh, I really need to put on my perfume, you know, so that way I make sure that it has plenty of time to sink into my skin and makes me smell good while I'm there. So I take this room spray and I spray my wrists, I spray my neck, I spray my like one swipe like down, and I spray my hair. Okay, all right. Okay, at this moment, my mom and sister are literally in the drive-thru dying, and I'm over here like, yeah, this smells pretty strong, but I think they're just being over dramatic. My mom whips around and goes, Carrington, what in God's earth did you spray? And I was like, the perfume that you had gotten me for Christmas, Mom. And she's like, Carrington, I did not get you a perfume for Christmas. And then I was like, okay, well, the one that Santa had gotten me. And she's like, Carrington, I am Santa. Like, I already knew that Santa wasn't real. I was like, and she's like, Carrington, I am Santa. Like, I did not buy you any perfume. And I was like, yes, you did. And like, we were just like getting like so angry at each other. And then finally I like took it out of my little tiny purse, and I was like, Mom, here it is. This is a perfume that you bought me for Christmas. Okay, I handed it to her. And she started laughing. And Destiny, my older sister, looks over and she starts laughing. And then they're just like laughing that they're like crying. And here's me in the back seat just like so upset that they're just like laughing at my perfume. That's my special perfume. This is my special perfume that they had bought me. Okay, my mom finally pulls it together. She's like crying tears from laughing so hard. And here's me just like, I do not get what is so like funny, but whatever. And she goes, Carrington, this is room spray. She goes, room spray. And I was like, yeah, that's the name of it. It's my little perfume. And she's like, no, honey. She's like, one spray of this is literally enough to help your room, your bedroom. One spray is enough to cover that whole entire room to have it smelling good for a couple of hours. And so I was like, oh, okay. She was like, all right. So we literally had to roll the windows down, including on the highway, all the way to this town. So we all didn't die. But, oh man, when I saw that in that video, it just like reminded me of that and I just lost it. All right, so next I'm going to try out this black shade called Heart of Man. And like, we're just going to take this on a very small brush. It does have some pickup, this tiny little brush. And I'm just going to like lightly, like kind of like V this out in my like inner corner, my outer corner area. I'm going to go into the shade right here called Pound Coin. And we're just going to start by like lightly going in like towards like the center to outer portion of my lid. I mean, look at that. That is beautiful. And then we're going to take the shade right here called Shy and kind of like into that like inner corner kind of area. Not completely in the inner corner because remember, we do have a shade that we will be going in with. Those are beautiful. I love that. Okay. I think I'm going to end the eyes here for just a second. All right, so this is the e.l.f. Electric Mood times Tiana, where skincare and makeup collide. Call it a fast track to luminous spa day skin in an easy to use elixir with PG illuminator to enhance any skin tone. Glide across your complexions for the ultimate supple glow. Massage a little or a lot depending on your star power into the skin at any point in your makeup routine. Use it as a glow boost under or mixed with foundation or alone for the perfect no makeup day that doesn't sacrifice glow. So that is like a dropper's worth. So let's like rub that into my hands. Looks glittery. I'm going to tell you, it smells like coconut for sure. A glittery product. It's not like unbearingly glittery, but it is definitely like, as you, I don't know if you can tell on my hands, it definitely is glittery on my face. You can see some slight glitter particles, but it's kind of like almost like it just, I don't know, sticks to the hand more than the face. But I do feel like, okay, one, it provides some stick. Two, it does feel hydrating unless you like mix it in your hands first and then go in. So I think that takes away from like the hydration. Overall, this is an okay product. Not my favorite. The palette so far is like my favorite thing, but it's fine. All right, so now let's move on into, I want to take this Glassy Skin Balm. Yes, and ice cold. This glow balm creates the highly sought after glass skin effect by giving the skin an incredible glowy and dewy finish. Shimmer free and translucent. Product works well on all skin tones and can be applied all over for a glossy effect. Warm the products in fingers or a synthetic brush and apply using patting motions wherever you want glow. And so I think I want a little bit more glow in the high points of my face with this product. So I think that's what I'm going to hopefully get with this product. So let's like take this. It does give a little bit more of like a balminess to it. It does take a little bit of like I don't know, building up, I guess, to really get like that balminess. I don't think it's like this is anything extraordinary. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't feel like this is super extraordinary. Yeah, you could definitely probably skip out on this product, truthfully. Up next is the BB cream. This is in the shade Fair, and it has SPF 20. It says apply liberally, 15 minutes before sun exposure. Reapply at least every 2 hours. So here it is. Definitely kind of like a runny formula. Very moussey. I am not, yeah, definitely moussey. Says apply liberally, so I'm wondering, like, because like this is like a lot that came out in like one squirt, but I'm wondering like how much of this is going to just like disappear. Like, I just it has really covered up my pinkness, has covered up some like light blemishes I have, some discoloration, things like that. But it is settling nicely into my skin. Like, I do obviously have some like pores and textures there that unfortunately just, it always looks like that even without makeup. But this product is settling nicely into my skin. So I'm okay with that. So next is, I guess let's just drop everything. Let's try out the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, the regular one. Okay. I'm starting to blend this out. I let this set, I would say, for about a minute, just so I could build up some more coverage because I do have some very dark circles. And it's just like kind of getting a little bit harder to like blend out. So this is definitely one where you don't want to let it set for too long. You do want to go ahead and blend that out. I would say maybe after 30 seconds. I waited a whole minute. That was way too long for this concealer apparently. It's not bad. It does, you know, it does sneak in nicely with like the BB cream. Okay, so now let's go into the Putty Bronzer in Tan Lines. I'm going to take my favorite ever brush for cream contour. And this is from NYX, and I think it's like their like foundation brush or something. I don't know. I love this so much. So let's just like go ahead. Okay, definitely like very, very light. Like overall, like this is definitely very light. Not easy to go overboard with. Definitely will take some building and stuff. But overall, this is definitely beautiful. All right, so next let's go into the blushes. I think I want to do, yeah, let's go with this one, the lighter blush. Does this say what shade this is? Shade 2. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, so, okay. I'm just gonna take this on the back of my sponge, get just like a little bit, and start to, whoa, I wasn't ready. I was not ready. Whoa. Okay, yeah, no, it's blending out. This is fine. This is going fine. Okay. It's going fine. All right. Yeah, no, that's nice. That's nice. That blends out. These blend out so well. Like, their cream products are like literally like blending out like a dream. Then I'm gonna go into like the tip of my sponge onto like this highlight. Yeah, it gives like a very light, very, very subtle kind of a highlight. I'm not in love with the highlight. Truthfully, I feel like that's kind of been my dud so far today, are both the highlighting, like the highlighting balm, and then like this highlighter in here. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead, take some powder my face, and then we'll be right back to try out some other products. Okay, so now let's just go ahead. We are going to go ahead and just like dive into these. So these two highlighters are clearly too dark. So I'm going with this highlighter. I'm going to go into this blush because I feel like it kind of gives like that pop of pink that I kind of want. And then we're gonna do this with like a light hand, because this is like the only bronzer shade that they have. And it's like dark. Okay. Okay, let's just see how how well this goes. Oh, okay, not bad. I will say that like their cream products and like this like collection minus the highlighters were like really good. That new Putty Bronzer, super good. I definitely think that's like a beginner cream bronzer for you, because you like literally can't go overboard unless you're just like building and building and building, but like honestly it would be very hard to go overboard. So next let's go into the blush. This is Guava. Okay, so the bronzer came from the coconut. The blush I'm going to get from Guava. So with my blushes, I'm finding I really like to like really pack a lot of the pigment like right up in here to kind of lift the face. And then when I have less product, I will bring it kind of more towards like the cheeks. Just to kind of give it a little bit more of like a blown out effect. And now we're going to go into the highlighter, and this one is from the Cantaloupe Quad. This is like literally I think like the only like lightest one highlight that they offer. Okay, I've not had a lot of luck with the highlighting, so let's see how well these do. Oh, okay. I don't know. These aren't bad. These actually show up, are beautiful. I will say though, it's not glittery. So that's a positive. It definitely, you know, packs a punch. Really emphasize my texture. Like this is 100% like emphasizing my texture. I'm okay with that. Like I have texture. Like everybody has texture, guys. Okay. I know there's like a lot of like filters out there that make people look like they don't have texture and like their skin is just immaculate, but like everybody has texture. Somewhere, somehow, they have textures. They're going to have pores. Okay. It is what it is. I guess now it's time to move back on into the eyes. Let's just go ahead and let's finish those up. I got a couple products I want to use for this. So first I'm going to take that Spotlight. Actually, you know what? No. Because I'm going to use this as a brow definer. I'm actually going to go ahead and go do my brows off of camera. I'm using my e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil and my Brow Wow Gel. Guys, that is like the combination for me. It's so good. And so I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back. My brows are done. So let's go on into finishing up the eyes so we can do the lips. So I'm going to take this little brow stick thing, shadow stick thing, I guess, not really brow, and I am going to highlight my brow with it. I don't usually do this, but okay. This is insanely glittery. It's not awful. It's just, as I said, very, very like glittery. Okay, and then I want to take this e.l.f. Active Ready Workout Ready Waterproof Eye Pencil. And this is in the shade Jet Black. I don't use a ton of like liners, but I do want to like lightly just like take it on like the outer portion of like my lid. Yeah, just like the very outer part of it. All right. Now I'm going to do something I literally have like never done before. So we're going to take this e.l.f. 24 karat gold liner, and I'm going to like make like a little bit of like a glittery graphic liner. This probably like is not like a thing for me. I mean, it doesn't look terrible, I guess, but all right. Okay, and then we've got the e.l.f. what is this called? Big Mood Mascara, also in pitch black. This is supposed to give you mega volume and lifting. I will say that like this does keep my lashes nice and separated. And it does add a little bit of length. I don't really see a whole lot of volume, but I do like that it separates my lashes, and I do like that it provides some length. So this is not the worst e.l.f. mascara I've ever tried. I'm pretty sure every other e.l.f. mascara I've tried has sucked. So like it's not terrible. I would definitely reuse this. It's just, again, not like a favorite mascara that I have, you know, ever tried. All right, so here we are for lips. So let's go ahead and swatch like the lip liner. Okay, so like the lip liner is like a very like dark chocolatey brown. Then we have this like, I don't know, what is this called? Like a balm. Okay, which is definitely like a very pink. I don't think that's gonna go with the lip liner. And then we've got like this gloss. Okay. I don't really care for any options, truthfully, but whatever. We're gonna use the lip liner and then we'll go into the gloss. So does this even have a shade, or does it just say lip liner? I guess it's just lip liner. Doesn't have a shade. Okay. This pencil is like super rough and really hard to like glide on. So hopefully it has a good staying power. And let's just put the gloss right here over on top of it. Oh, okay. Okay, it definitely has some like blue reflex that I'm sure you can see. I mean, it goes with the look, I guess. Okay, it's not like the end of the world. Not my favorite. I wish there were some more like lip options, but all right, let's do a close-up. Let's do a close-up look at the makeup with some music. So overall, I really actually like a lot of the things that I tried. The couple of things that I really didn't care for were both like the highlighters and like the balmy highlighter and the highlighter in the quad. I didn't care for those. I don't really care for the lip liner. And I don't really think that like this kind of a gloss goes super well with like this lip liner. And I just feel like that doesn't really pair well with the palette. So like, again, like not really something that I'm super into. This looks beautiful, but of course, like it didn't match like the lip liner or anything like that either. So that was kind of like a for me. But I enjoyed almost everything else. This right here was okay. It's just very glittery for me. This is also super glittery, but like it does fine, like it did the job. This is good. Just don't wait too long to blend it out. But yeah, other than that, like I really enjoyed like everything else. I'm really happy with how this eye look came out. I'm really happy with how well these products perform. I've had some serious e.l.f. fails in my time, and I feel like this is probably my most successful one, and I'm very, very happy with everything that I had purchased. Let me know what you guys think down below. Like, do you guys like this look? Like, are you guys interested in anything in this collection? Did watching this video help you decide like what's worth purchasing, what's not worth purchasing? Let me know that down below. I would love to hear from you guys. But that is it for today's video. I'm sorry my hair is like a hot mess, but trying to let it air dry, but I wanted to make sure I filmed this video to get it up for you guys, as I did just get the collection. But yeah, overall, I am just like very impressed. I'm super happy with this. I hope that you guys enjoyed as well. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you guys have not hit that subscribe button already, I would greatly appreciate if you do that. Just click it, click the little bell as well, turn it on to all if you guys want to be notified of all my future uploads. I post every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. But I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.